A paper cutter can cleanly cut paper, photographs, and other items more quickly and accurately than a pair of scissors. These tools create the crisp, straight lines that crafters, teachers, homeschoolers, and a host of remote professionals often need to make daily for work or school. When you need to trim paper, photos, or other art materials, a dedicated paper cutter will keep lines straight and speed up your projects. While guillotine-style cutters are popular, rotary trimmers offer a number of advantages for many crafters and artists. They are safer both for you and for your children, since the blade is out of the way and hard to reach. Rotary trimmers also allow you to make continuous cuts on large pages. 1. Westcott TrimAir Rotary Paper Trimmer. Another high-performing model. This cutter comes in a more compact 12-inch size that is still extremely usable. Use it to trim photos, negatives, or paper. It can handle about 10 sheets of copier weight paper at a time. Blades are titanium bonded, which makes them not only 3 times harder than stainless steel but also resistant to rust, bending, and dulling. When a blade does get dull, it takes seconds to change it out for a fresh one. 2. Dolly 508 Personal Rotary Trimmer. Rotary paper cutters can have all sorts of bells and whistles, but the most important thing, especially for serious artists, is performance. Does it cut a straight, perfectly accurate, clean line every time? The answer with this German model is yes. The blade is self-sharpening thanks to a strip of metal in the base that the blade runs against each time it cuts. An automatic clamp keeps paper stable without crimping it, and since the clamp is transparent, you can see every bit of what you're cutting, right up to the cutting line. The metal base features clear measurement markings and helpful angle guides. Though it has just a 5 to 7 sheet capacity, it cuts with ease and minimal resistance. 3. Fiskars Procision Rotary Bypass Trimmer. When you need the functionality of a rotary paper cutter for a variety of non-paper materials, this high-end Fiskars trimmer is cut out for the job. Most trimmers can't handle materials like plastic, foam, or even layers of cardstock, but this heavy-duty model can. It features a large, 14-inch base and a 12-inch cutting edge, and it folds in half for more convenient storage. Even if you intend to use it primarily for paper, this cutter is one to consider due to its dual rail system. Parallel guide rails stabilize the blade better than a single rail could. Also, since the unit is completely reversible, it can be used comfortably by lefties and righties alike. 4. Carl Rotary Paper Cutter, Heavy Duty Series. Those looking for a multiple sheet rotary paper cutter should consider this option by Carl. It comes with a handy locking bar that raises to slide papers under the guide and then locks them in place during the cutting process. We found this especially helpful when cutting thicker stacks of paper sheets. The manufacturer claims this cutter can handle up to 36 sheets of paper. We verified that in our tests, but at 36 sheets, the very ends of the cut edges were just slightly uneven. When we reduced the number of sheets to 25, the cut edges were clean with no pulling or tearing. The base alignment grid helps ensure precision and includes measurements for cutting common items, such as photographs and standard paper sizes. 5. Furban A4 Paper Cutter. This rotary paper cutter by Furban is designed to cut through various materials typically involved in scrapbooking projects, including paper, cards, scrapbooking mats, and laminated items. The usable portion of the cutting bed measures 12 inches long by 4 inches wide, and the ruler at the top and the bottom of the bed offer both ANSI and DIN measurements. A fold-out ruler along the side extends the cutting width to 13.5 inches for larger projects. The Furban also has handy angle guides for making various common cut sizes. While the manufacturer claims the cutter can handle up to 12 sheets of paper, we found that it cuts best with 8 or fewer sheets. At more than 8, the blade pulls the sheets slightly and leaves ragged edges. Still, this is a nice little cutter for light-duty projects and will fit in most tote bags for easy carrying. It's a simple, no-frills paper cutter that we feel is well suited for small craft or household projects. 6. Fiskars SureCut Deluxe Trimmer. This Fiskars trimmer is perfect if you are after a paper cutter, perfect for home crafts or small paper cutting tasks in the office. With the clear ruler you can easily see exactly where the blade will cut your paper, and with the triple track system which interlocks the blade and rail, you are guaranteed straight and precise cuts every time. This Fiskars paper trimmer also has an easy-to-grip blade carriage and permanent grid on the cutting deck which also assists with easy and accurate cutting.